So funny what we have been doing over these days. So much amazing things have been coming up for me and for the people that I get the pleasure of working with. And we've been talking about manifestation and law of attraction. And oh, before I tell y'all that, if you are receiving any requests for friend requests from me, I now know that I have arrived because there are fake pages out there pretending to be me. There's at least two of them. They are not me. I would never ask you for money or to do readings or any of that kind of stuff. So let me just say that I'm internet famous because I got fake pages, but they are not me. So do not respond to them and all that kind of good stuff. Okay. So what what has been coming up is people saying things like, you've been talking about this law of attraction and we see you and what you doing. How do you do it though? What do I do? How do I do it? So I'm going to tell you how to do it. So get your paper and your pencils out because I'm going to show you how to do it. It is not difficult, but I think because it's not difficult that people take it so lightly. And so we've heard so many times, if you believe you can, you can. If you believe it, you can achieve it. But the question is, how do I do this manifestation thing? Like, I want to manifest the stuff. How can I get what's in my thoughts in the bank? How can I get what I wrote down in my life? And so some of it feels weird and hokey and all that. And T. Harv Eker said, I'd rather be weird, hokey, and rich than cool and broke. So there's a whole lot of hokey things that we can do because we really want to manifest what we want. It is so important for you to get to the life of your dreams. I need you to get to the life of your dreams. The more of us that are living the life of our dreams, the more happier the world will be. Because when you do what you do the way you do it, your family is going to see it. And then they're going to say, well, how you do that? And then you're going to show them how to do it. And then they're going to show somebody. And so your one pebble that ripples out from you is going to ripple all around you. And then my ripple where I am is going to ripple from where I am. And then Kemp's ripple is going to ripple from where he is. And then Sherry's and Debbie's and all of our ripples will eventually meet. And when they meet, the world will be a better place. That is why we do what we do. That is why we show up 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock to get it. But what we need you now to do is be practical and do the practical work that is required for you to get to it. We cannot keep just adding lip service, although lip service is a part of it. Speaking what you want is a part of it. And so in reality, sometimes thinking about something we want or chanting about it is really unlikely. That's all you need to do. But yet in life, we tend to go where our focus is. Our mindset shapes our thoughts, and our thoughts shapes our behaviors. And so really, if you believe you can, you really can. That is what the law of attraction is about. While it won't attract your dream into being, visualizing what you want is simple yet effective manifestation method to help you to achieve your goals. The power of positive thinking is not a joke. We know the positive of negative thinking is real. Y'all know them negative Nancy's and them negative Neds, man. Listen, soon as they see you and start talking to you, they telling you about everything in their world that's going wrong, and it's just sucking the life out of you to sit there and listen to them. We don't want that. So we want to keep our mindset together because it determines how we see the world and how we take advantage of opportunities that show up. Knowing how to manifest your goals can be the first step in making your dreams a reality. So today we're going to talk about what works. How does it work? Break it down, break it down, break it down. Tell us how it works. I can start with saying like attracts like. What you put out in the world is exactly what you're going to get back. Your mind is like a magnet, and the energy you give off will return back to you. That's it. It's really hard to hide your mood. When you are gloomy, pessimistic, cynical, it shows in your face, it shows in your body language, and in your choices. That applies to both positive and negative thoughts. When you're excited, engaged, and optimistic, that shows as well. In general, people tend to spend more time around others who bring out the positive emotions in them. And there's so much research that shows us that people who have a positive mindset are more productive, more creative, and better at solving their problems than their peers. So, in other words, if you're putting out positive vibes, you set out to perform better. You are attracting other similarly well-equipped people who may prove to be useful allies, mentors, or colleagues. That's why we talk the talk we talk. Because we want more people talking the talk we talk. That means you should overdo it on being optimistic and upbeat. Be authentic, though. Because sometimes it's not easy to be optimistic 24/7. We all have our times. And that's why it's important to have your rocket booster friends. You know, those people that will lend you their legs of faith when your legs of faith are weak. You know, those people you can pick up the phone and say, today wasn't a good day. I don't know how I'm going to do this. And then they say, girl, you know, you went through this before. You know, you handled that the last time, and then the last time, and the last time, and the time before that. You remember. I literally can ask you about a time in your life where you thought you wasn't going to make it. You thought you wasn't going to get through. But before you think about that time, I can say, not that time, the time before that. Not that time, the time before that. And you can come up with 5 times, 10 times, 20 times, 30 times in a lifetime where you thought you wasn't going to make it. You lost your house, you lost your job, you went bankrupt, your mama died, your daddy died. You was like, I ain't going to get through this. And look at you through it again. There is nothing that you can't get through. Nothing. So achieving your dreams is more than possible. The first thing you have to do is just believe. It's all about what happens in your mind. Your mind is the most powerful tool. So reprogramming your conscious and subconscious mind takes some work. The more you train yourself to think positive, the more natural it will become. Physical wellness, mental fitness, and daily performance all go hand in hand. It takes daily practice, a little bit of grit to make some change. Sometimes you really need to hire the coach that can help you rework your automatic thought patterns and let go of these limiting beliefs that tell you that you can't be or do or have anything. So the question is, how can I start manifesting? Sometimes it can be difficult to look ahead, especially when we're constantly dealing with work and bills and family and our thoughts. But planning for the future and getting excited about it is good for our mental health. When the world seems unpredictable and they keep on doing stuff, y'all keep watching the news and watching everything them people talking about. And half the stuff they talking about don't even come to pass. But the goal is to get you upset, to get you running in the store buying up all the toilet paper so nobody else can't have none. Believing everything that they saying. The world has always been unpredictable. But there is so much evidence of the ancestrals that we stand on. The shoulders of the people we stand on. We are our ancestors' wildest dreams. The things that they have fought through. Guess what? We will too. We will too. We will win too. Guess what? If gas costs $10 a gallon, guess who is gonna have $10 a gallon? You. If bread costs $20 a loaf, guess who gonna have $20 a loaf? You. Your needs will always, always be met. I remember when CDs first came out. I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to afford those. CDs are so expensive. Why are they trying to change us from cassette tapes? Let's keep the CDs popping. And next thing you know, I had a 24 CD changer with CDs going up the wall. Come on, y'all. They're gonna keep doing it. They're gonna keep coming out with the next thing. And every next thing that they come up with, we will have it as well. So think about what you want. We just have to keep our vision flexible and be ready to change if necessary. And so there's so many effective manifestation techniques to help you focus on where you want to be in the future. So here they are. Are you ready? One, the simple vision board. Piecing together your goals with images and words on a vision board gives your mind the freedom to wonder. Hang your board somewhere. You'll see it every day. Seeing your vision board is a great reminder. You should see it in the morning when you wake up. You should see it at night when you go to bed. As you are waking up, you're in these delta brainwaves and you're in this dreamy state. And you see your dreams and your goals right next to your bed. And then when you go to sleep, you start to fall back into that dreamy state again. And you're looking at your dreams. And when you look at your dreams when you fall asleep, you dream about your dreams. And guess what happens in your dreams? Answers, thoughts, things, ways to get it done. See it. We added our life statement. If you woke up and your life was your dream life, what is that? The problem is some of you don't know what your dream life is. Is your dream life in Florida? Is your dream life in Barbados? Where is your dream life at? You have it so far back in the back of your mind, you haven't thought about it, and you like, oh, I could never do that. And guess what? As long as you say those words, you never will. You never will. The second thing, journal it. Journaling gives you a safe place to record your thoughts, your worries, your goals without any judgment. You can always be yourself on paper. You can keep a gratitude journal where you remember what to be thankful for, a manifestation journal to focus on what you've been hoping to achieve and then write them down as you achieve them. Plus, you can go back to your journal whenever you want to reflect on how far you've come and what goals you've already met. Boy, do we have so many. And I think what happens is we do these things and these things come up and we forget. We forget how powerful we are because you've already done it. You've already manifested so many amazing things already. Also, scripting. We talked about this before. Scripting tricks your brain into thinking you've already accomplished your desires. So write a journal entry from the point of view of your future self. Describe how it feels as if you got in your dream job, met your soulmate, or have a six-figure salary doing that work that you already are wanting to do. It may say something like, I'm so thankful and grateful now that I live in this beautiful house in Barbados. I get to see the ocean and the sunset every morning and every night. I live with my soulmate. My children are well and living. Like whatever it is that is in your dreams, write it as if it is already done. Write it as if it is already so. And at the same time in the morning, when you look at your vision board, read your life statement. And together, it will set the pace for your day. How about if you read it before you go to bed and look at your vision board again before you go to bed? It will set the pace for great dreams and no worries. The next thing, positive affirmations, affirming yourself. Have you heard of the Wonder Woman pose? I just shared that this morning. Put your hands on your hips, stick your chest out, and stand up and say, I'm the best thing since sliced bread. If you stand in a superhero position and chant positive things to yourself, I've got this. I'm worthy of my dreams. I'm continually learning. I will succeed. Again, it may sound hokey, but for people who suffer with self-criticism and automatic negative thoughts, it is an effective way to, to retrain your thought patterns. Repeating affirmations on consecutive days, superhero position or not, trains your mind to think positively and more automatically. It helps to boost your self-confidence. You can practice repeating affirmations every morning or before stressful events like tests or presentations or hard conversations. Repeat them. I am enough. I am more than enough, wise enough, capable enough, able enough, connected to more people to create magic and miracles. Enough is all I am. Enough is all I have. I am more than enough. Have you heard of the pillow method? This carries your positive affirmations into your sleep. Write down your dreams and put them under your pillow before you go to bed. The theory behind the pillow method is that your last thoughts of the day will help modify your subconscious beliefs in a gradual but powerful way. Your dreams will improve and you'll wake up feeling better. Doesn't putting them under the pillow even sound special? Putting them under the pillow, writing things down before bed can help to clear your mind. And it creates a positive bedtime ritual that can shift your mindset. It's so important to have positive routines. You know, we know that with kids. Around 6 o'clock, you're feeding your children at a certain time, especially little children. You might feed them at 6. At 7, the baths start. And then by 8 o'clock, kids knocked out. And if you do that same ritual every single night, it will have that same effect for the rest of their life. And as they get older, you might say, okay, now you can stay up till 9, and then you can stay up till 10. But those routines create something in them. And so we sometimes, what happens as adults, we forget to create a bedtime routine, a morning routine, because that speaks to your body too. The top 1% of people that are doing the most money, have the most success, have morning routines and night routines. They are not working 24/7. They're not staying up all night doing all kinds of things. They get up the same time and they go to bed the same time. Um, Eric Thomas gets up at 3 a.m. every morning. He works out for an hour. He meditates and prays, and then he starts his day. Some of us are in trouble because we don't have any routine. Your routine is wake up, 30 minutes before you got to leave for work. Hurry up, grab your coffee, run out, get in the car, and that's it. No time for reflection, no time for prayer, no time for meditation, no time for nothing. And so, whatever happens to you in your day, you're not equipped. So then your day has these ebbs and flows of when you feel good and when you feel bad and when you feel good. You have to set the intention to feel good today. You do that by having the morning routine. And then when your night is over, instead of going to bed with everything that happened at work, whatever you argued about with your sister or your husband or your wife, you just hurry up and get to bed. Instead, journal. Remember the love for the person who is speaking to you or whatever difficult conversation you may have had. Have that time to write it down. Maybe then take your shower, take your bath, meditate, pray, burn a candle, whatever. But create the morning and evening routines that help you to keep yourself grounded and your thoughts positive. There's nothing wrong with staying in your comfort zone. But by getting curious and stepping outside of the box, outside of those boundaries, you will grow and you will learn. You will discover new opportunities and just start with small things and work your way up to bigger things. Thomas Jefferson said, if you want something you never had, you must be willing to do something that you've never done. And these words ring true. Taking action ensures progress. So if these routines feel outside of the box, there are more. That means you really should do it. The next thing, surround yourself with positivity. Being around like-minded, supportive people will help you maintain healthy mindsets. And we are constantly doing things that help you to do that. We got sister circles and we're here in the morning and then the med calls and all of these things that help you to do the practical work. We're not just talking, we're talking about doing the work. And if you feel like you may have failed or you may have made a mistake, first of all, remember this: we only win or learn. We never lose. We win or we learn. We win or we learn. We win or we learn. We surely have learned the way that don't work, so we ain't gonna do it like that no more. But when you are around positive people, you will have a safety net ready to catch you with open and loving arms. That's better than being greeted with any negative energy around anything. This positive support system is really great. But forced or toxic positivity, when people try to force upbeat attitudes or refuse to see any negatives or downsides, regardless of what's happening around them, real life has ups and downs, peaks and valleys. Some days you will be afraid or unhappy. Unexpected obstacles and setbacks will happen. Just surround yourself with people who can be there with you and help you find your way back up. We are here to do that for each other, always, 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 and always. There's another method that Nikola Tesla talks about, the 369 manifestation method. It's a numerology method. It's popular. It's easy. You just write down what you want to manifest. And the way you do that is you write down what you want to manifest 3 times in the morning. Hold on. I don't know what happened to Kemp. People need to get in. Hold on. Admit. Okay. So the 369 manifestation method is from Nikola Tesla, and it's a method that says whatever it is you want to manifest, you write it 3 times down in the morning. You write it down 3 times in the morning, and then 6 times in the afternoon, and then 9 times before you go to bed. It's a very simple trick. Nikola Tesla believed these numbers were divine and could unlock the universe's secrets. The 369 method is a reminder to touch base with our intentions and purpose throughout the day. Consistently writing what matters to you can help solidify your sense of purpose and direction. Your intentions shape the directions of your thoughts and your actions. And as you are doing it, it feels amazing to do it. It feels amazing to think about what it is that you are wanting to manifest 3 times, and then 6 times, and then 9 times. Again, may feel hokey, but what you are doing every time you do it, every time you take pen to paper, especially white paper, blue pen, that is a neurolinguistic programming thing. And the blue and the white has something that it does to the brain, and it's a whole additional part of communication. And so as you are writing this, you are hearing it, you're seeing it, you're writing it, and so you're constantly having this conversation with your brain throughout the day. It's so good. The next thing, walk the walk. That phrase, fake it till you make it, holds some truth when you are manifesting your dreams. It takes courage to believe in yourself and to continue despite obstacles, but it's always worthwhile. That walk the walk is talk the talk. When people ask you what you're working on, tell them. Hear yourself explaining about your transitional housing, your real estate programs, or the people who you want to serve. Tell us, because when you tell it and when you say it, guess what happens? You hear it out loud. Your conscious mind hears it. Your subconscious mind hears it. God and the universe hears it. And then it starts to conspire to bring it all together to you for you to create it for the greater good. For the greater good. You are creating something to serve others. And when you say it out loud, you may meet somebody who has the same exact thought process as you. That happened last year. 2 ladies that I know, both nurses, and they have now partnered and said, let us bring the care back to healthcare, and wrote a book about it. 2 people, same thought processes, but they brought their thoughts together, and now together are impacting the world to bring the care back to healthcare. Manifesting and the law of attraction are easy ways to start working toward a vision and building the life that you want for yourself. It really doesn't matter the method you prefer. What matters is that you have conviction and follow through, and know that how you think impacts what you do. Manifesting can be challenging some days, but it's okay. We are winning and learning, winning and learning, winning and learning. Keep going. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Personal growth, social connection, mental fitness all work together for positive transformation. Change is constant, but sometimes change is hard work. One of the things that Tony Robbins says is change doesn't happen over time. Change happens in an instant. How many times did Deidre Lynn say, I want to live in Florida. 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 And then one day she came home and she was living in Florida. In an instant. In an instant. So many people say, I'm going to the gym. 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 And one day they just go to the gym. Same thing. Change happens in an instant. You can dream it. You can put in the work. You can do it. Whatever it is that you are wanting to do. There are so many ways to continue this work. You do create your own reality. You can see the glass is half empty or it's half full. How do you see it? All I know is whether the glass is half empty or half full. If you're thirsty, you could take a sip because there's something in your glass. The basis of your life is absolute freedom. You were born with this knowledge that you do create your own reality, even the bad stuff. I always used to wonder how people could smile at funerals. I'm like, this is such a sad thing. But you find people do smile, people do laugh. You create your reality. Now, depending on how close a person is to you that you've lost, determines the grieving process. And it is a process, and know that it is a process. There are stages of grief, and we go through those stages with ourselves and with people that we've lost. But you will smile again. You know, I've heard people say time heals all wounds. I've learned that that is a lie from the pit of hell. Time does not heal wounds of the people who you've lost that close to you, mothers, fathers, siblings. But what time does do is make it tolerable. It's tolerable. There are days when it will seem like it just happened yesterday, and you will cry like it happened yesterday. But then there are days that you will smile and remember. Thank you, Audrey. There are days that you will smile and remember the greatness of the person and the impact that they had on your life. And you will smile and you will laugh on those days. But continue, 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 continue to build the life that you want. You are the creator of your own reality. You get to write it out, make it plain. You get to script it. You get to determine what it is that you want for you. We know that you want a better life. We know that you want to create amazing things that serve other people. We know, we know, we know. It is not that you are not worthy enough. It is not that faith is against you. It is not you're not intelligent enough. It's not that you don't want it enough. It's not because someone else already has done it. You're holding yourself in a vibrational pattern that doesn't match the vibration of what you want. That is the only reason. That is only the reason ever. Understand that if you will stop and think about it, or more important, stop and feel about it, you can identify the discord that you are having in the work that you want to create. So the only thing that you need to do now is gently and gradually, piece by piece, release your resistant thought, which is the only disallowing factor. Your emotional state is how you get to determine what you are attracting. What are you attracting? Are you sad? Are you hurt? Are you angry? Sadness and anger and hurt just begets more sadness, anger, and hurt. Whatever you are feeling, that is what you are attracting. Your emotions are your GPS, your God placement system. It is how you can tell where you are manifestation wise. And so, as you are taking these modalities and creating more and more for yourself, there is so much that you can do. How about being in gratitude for everything that you have right now, everything that you have done already. And when you are looking to do these modalities, make sure that you're in a good mood when you do them. Your mood will enhance the work that you are about to do, whether it is your vision board or scripting or the 369 method or putting your thoughts under your pillow. Whatever you want to deliberately focus upon, it is beneficial for you to be at a midway, at least, of good feeling thought. And when you are feeling in good feeling thought, that is when you should do the work. When you are talking about being in gratitude, just begin by looking around your immediate environment, gently noticing something that pleases you. Hold your attention on this pleasing object as you consider how wonderful and beautiful and useful it is. And as you focus upon it longer, your positive feelings about it will increase. Now, notice your improved feelings and how appreciative you are of the way you feel. Then, once the good feeling is noticeably stronger than when you began, look around in your environment and choose another pleasing object for your positive attention. Make it your object to choose objects of attention that easily evoked appreciation and gratitude. This is not a process of finding something troubling and then trying to fix it. This is a process of finding things that feel good to you. And the easier it is for you to maintain those vibrational feelings and frequencies that feel good, and the more you maintain these good feeling frequencies, the more the law of attraction will deliver to you other thoughts, experiences, people, and things that match the practice vibration. It is your primary intention as you move through your day to find things to appreciate. You are practicing a vibration of less resistance and making your connection to your own source energy stronger. Connection to God, connection to source. We are in co-creation mode with God, with the power that creates worlds. So because the vibration of appreciation is the most powerful connective connection between the physical and the non-physical you, this process will put you in a position to receive even clearer guidance for what you should do next. And the more you have practiced this appreciation, the less resistance you'll have in your own vibration as you are working to keep your vibration high, high, high. And the less resistance you have, the better your life will be. Because you won't have those negative thoughts that say, I can't do this and I can't do that and I can't do this and I can't do that. You'll become accustomed to feeling high vibrations so that even if you do revert back to old patterns of conversation that cause resistance in your vibration, you'll notice, and you'll notice it quick before the vibration gets too strong and moves you out of where you want to be. And so the more you find something to appreciate, the better it feels, the better it feels, the more you want to do it. The more you want to do it, the better it feels, and the better it feels, and the better it feels, and the more you want to do it. And the law of attraction will assist you with a powerful momentum of these positive thoughts and feelings until, with very little time and effort, you will find your heart singing in joyous alignment with who you really are. So how do I do that? Maybe when you get to your office, you can look around at the building and say, this is a very nice building. It's great that they keep it so clean, right? I like how friendly the people are here. And maybe if you see people around, maybe see and appreciate the way a mother might be interacting with a child, or that's a nice jacket that somebody's wearing. And say to yourself, my day is going really well. Or maybe while you're driving to work, you can say, I love my car. This new freeway is wonderful. Even though it's raining, I'm making very good time. I love how reliable my vehicle is. I'm grateful for my job. And you can focus more specifically on any objects of appreciation, and find even more reasons to feel appreciation, um, for whatever it is that you are coming across. Instead of focusing on um, things that are not well or good, you know, think about what is good. One of the other things we looked at before was the magical creation box. Can I bring the box over here? You can get a box, any kind of box. This was a box that was something came delivered in. So you can take a simple box like this. You can decorate it however you want to decorate it, right? And when you start to think about the things that you want, you can write out things that you want and start dropping them in the box. This is a very fun and pleasing activity to do. Um, you can start to think about the things that you want, and in this process, you can start to gather like images from like magazines and stuff, catalogs, brochures, and just kind of look through them and determine what you want to put in there, and then you just start dropping it in. And as you are stacking the things in your box, you're also stacking the energy of the things that you are stacking in the box. So anything that you desire, pictures of furniture or clothing or landscaping or buildings or travel destinations, vehicles, images of physical characteristics that you like to create, photos of people interacting with other people to say, I want to have a good life. I want to go to more restaurants and all that. And you just drop it in. And whatever is contained, when you put in there, you say, whatever is contained in this box is. Whatever is contained in this box is. When you're away from your box, continue to gather more pictures and then drop them in when you return home. If you witness something you like to experience, write a description of it and drop it in your box too. The more things you find for your box, the more God will deliver to you other ideas that match them. And the more ideas you drop into your box, the more your desires will be focused. And the more your desire is focused, the more alive you will feel. The energy that will flow through you, because this is what the life you are wanting to create. If you have little or no resistance, in other words, you'll have no doubt that you can achieve those things. The experience will feel invigorating to you. The more you clip, the better you'll feel, and you'll begin to see evidence of these things moving closer and closer to your experiences. Doors will start to open to make it possible for many of those things to easily come to you right now. This process will help you to focus on your desires so that you will be consciously amplifying the step one of asking. And with the absence of resistance, it will start to happen quickly. And even, if you're usually a good feeling person who has strong habits of, and who has not established strong habits of feeling unhappy, then you're going to have such a great experience putting this box together. So that's one way. There's also our traditional vision board where you just put the things on the board. I'm transitioning my board to a wall now. So traditional way of putting whatever it is that you want on your board, however you like to see it, absolutely put your board together. There's
It
also,
works.
it works, it does work for sure, it does. And then there is the unfolding your vision board. This is a class that I actually teach where you can create your vision board in this accordion tile style. And this way it is more portable because then you can
It works.
fold it right back down and you can carry it in your purse or your pocket, right? And it is these modalities again may seem hokey and may seem weird and all that kind of stuff, but I noticed this board that I have here, I did it in 2017, and most of the stuff that's on here I've done already. So now I'm transitioning to a vision wall. I'm moving, this, whatever is still left for me to do there will be on the wall. So you can create that. Some people have started like with small things and hung up their vision board where they can see it. And what has happened is they're adding things and now the wall is there. So I'm creating a whole framed vision wall. And I promise you, if you do, thank you, thank you, thank you. I promise you, if you do this work, your life, you will not recognize your life as you begin to use the law of attraction in your favor. Everything that you want, you should be writing the vision and making it plain. Wow, I've been hosting the law of attraction class now for 358 days as of today. And it has taken us most of that time to absolutely get these modalities and understand that they really do work. Understanding that it's important for us to, whenever you feel bad, to watch a funny movie, to call your rock the booster friends, to do the things that we need to do so that we feel good. Because the more you feel good, the better you will manifest the things that you want. Your feelings are how you know what you are attracting to your life. And I thank you, Tawanda, for coming. Welcome. It is so important for us to use the modality. So I'm just going to backtrack and tell you again what the modalities are to use for the law of attraction. One, make your vision board. Two, journal. Write the vision and make it plain. Say positive affirmations. Give the pillow method a try. Write down some things that you want, put it under your pillow, and sleep on it. Go outside the box, outside of your comfort zones. Really get curious as to what it is that you want to grow and learn. And that will help you to discover new opportunities and start making small steps to work up to the bigger steps. Again, Thomas Jefferson said, if you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something that you've never done. Surround yourself with positivity and positive people. Practice the 3-6-9 method. Write what you want 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the middle of the day, and 9 times before you go to bed. Keep in mind that your thoughts and your mind is a powerful tool. Reprogramming your conscious and your subconscious mind takes work. The more you train yourself to think positively, the more natural it will become. Physical wellness, mental fitness, and daily performance all go hand in hand. It takes daily practice, a little bit of grit and hard work to make the changes, especially if you're somebody who is constantly feeling that life is beating you up and you're feeling in this negative space. If you follow, you will see that there will be vision board classes coming up, a mastermind coming up, depending on what you need to get done, what you need to get done. Connect. And what they say, get in where you fit in, is so important. And I'm going to share this final thing. of manifestation. Somebody gave it to me in 2008. And it simply says that I am enough. And when I say I am enough, I'm speaking about you because you are enough. I am enough. Today, I am enough. I'm smart enough. I'm wise enough, clever enough, resourceful enough, able enough, confident enough. I am connected to enough people to accomplish my heart's desires. I have enough ideas to pull off magic and miracles. Enough is all I need. Enough is what I have. I have more than enough. As I do all that I can do, I'm able to do more and more. I'm excited to be alive. I rejoice and rejoice every day to make my life better. I am happy, healthy, prosperous, successful, rich, loved, loving, and beloved. I'm comfortable with myself, so I'm comfortable with all others. I confidently greet each day with a smile on my face and love in my heart. Everyone who meets me is warmed by the radiance of my attitude. I work on my attitude continuously. I read positive and inspiring and uplifting books. I listen to audio tapes during my driving and exercise times. You could tell it's from 2008 audio tapes and CDs. I associate with friendly, caring, nurturing people who are involved doing important things. The people with whom I associate want more for me than I want for myself. The projects with which I'm involved wow my soul. I am passionately on purpose to do good, be good, and to help others to do the same. I am enough. I have enough. I do enough. I am enough. Yay! Back to you, Mr. Satcho.
Man, listen. Do y'all hear me? First of all, I gotta give the call a moment. I'm gonna just shut up and allow them to thank you this day. Open up y'all mics if y'all got something out of this call this morning. Please allow her to know it.
Lady Rose, God bless you. This reminder was right on time. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Amen.
Thank you, Miss Darlaina. As always, you're a blessing, my dear.
Oh my goodness. You're so welcome.
Woo! Thank you.
Such a pleasure to be able to do it. I'm so grateful to be able to show up in this way. Because you know, when one win, we all win. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. You're so welcome.
You know, I needed to hear this today, so thank you.
Yeah, we're going to keep working on you, Nicole.
I appreciate you.
That's the offering on the sweat.
Yes. Yes, yes, and yes.
You can't wait to put some more of them to practice.
Yes, so much to practice, right?
Yes.
Gija, thank you. Thank you, Gija. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here. Thank you, all of you. We are so fearfully and wonderfully made that we really do have more power than you even know to do whatever it is that you want in your life. You don't have to accept life the way that it is being dished out to you. You can change it right now. Good morning to you, my beautiful daughter. It is so important for us to do the work that's important to you. We all have things that God has given us to do. You've been talking about these things that you've been wanting for a long time, but you've been so beat up by life and have accepted the jobs or the other things that have come up, and you're living in that, but you hate it. You hate it and you want something better. So that is your internal self. That is God speaking to you, telling you that it's time to make a move. It's time for you to do something else. And the more you do something, the more the next person will do something, because people are watching you and you are giving them permission to live an amazing life every time they see you. When they see your nice house and your nice car, you give them, you know, it's like, oh, well, she can do it. I probably can do it too. Or if he did it, I probably can do it too. So it is so important for us to get to the work that we're supposed to be doing. So, yeah, that part.
You know what? Listen. Let me ask you a question. You know, it's 10 o'clock. So y'all know today at 1 o'clock, I will be talking about my favorite platform, having fun on funds, right?
Yes.
Darlaina, you have said so many things. I had to really take notes today so that we can really come back tomorrow and really talk about what you talked about today.
Yes.
This is not just a like one of the things that somebody said, I think it was Brenda, it's like you heard what she said, but now you have to put things into what? Practice, right? That's number one. And then at the end of the day, notice this. This is not a comfortable place. At the end of the day, let me share something with you. We were watching up this morning. I was watching on television. You know, think about it like this. You watch a movie, when you think of like some of these, you ever watch the documentary and it just brings tears to your eyes?
Yes.
That's not a comfortable place, but you know it's going to take you there. There are, like, if you notice on Netflix and all of these things, they are showing nothing but Christmas movies. Every freaking Christmas movie I watched this year, it just takes me into tears. I mean, I look like a baby. Like, you wake up early in the morning, me and Lynn is watching these documentaries on this guy. They call him Mr. Christmas.
Wow.
Christmas here in my house was not easy at the beginning when me and Lynn met. Let me share that with you. Y'all heard at the end of the day when she met her foster. Oh no, this was her real mom. You'll hear at the end of the day when you know when her mother died.
Yeah.
You'll know at the end of the day when we met, you know what? She was in that place where she was hardly even celebrating. Hello, you got people telling you this is a Christmas, don't celebrate it. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Let me share something with you right now. I don't give a dang what people say.
Nope.
You do you, boo. Period.
However you do.
You hear me?
Yep.
Let me tell you something about this thing. When I was looking at it this morning, and I mean, I was just like, Mr. Christmas, and his documentary is about going around and seeing families.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Pack your stuff.
Hold on.
Heck, what stuff? Dang. But at the end of the day, you go around, right, and you start listening. He would go around people's homes. Who is that, Darlaina? If you don't mute that
it's Sherry. I don't have access.
Oh, you know what?
I muted myself. Why don't you look at the screen?
No, let me see. So listen. Listen. So at the end of the day, most people like Christmas, you know, you got religions that don't believe in it or whatever the case may be, but you will have your beliefs. Do you hear me? So he would go to families like this firehouse. The firehouse in the neighborhood is very impactful to the neighborhood. And there was a lot of volunteers and stuff, but the captain of a firehouse, he died this year in August. So this year he goes to that house, he decorates. I mean, I don't know if anybody know what a decorated house looks like. Man, let me tell you something about Christmas around this joker here. This house, I can't. I said, Lynn always tells me this ain't the house, Kim. This is not the house. She said that when we moved in the house, when I got in my office, I'm out shopping. She said, no, that's for the next house. She was already seeing the next house. You hear me? Y'all gonna hear this, right? So everything, we're going to talk about this tomorrow because it is so impactful of the law of attraction. If you notice, this young lady here who just shared the information with you today, she's been working on this for how many days now? 300 and what?
58.
358 daggone days.
Team no days off, 7 days a week. 7 days a week.
Yeah.
7 days.
So when she started talking about, if you notice, we talk about journaling, right? A lot of these things we do have to, and at the end of the day, you practice them until they become your life. It becomes what your truth of your life is. And she, when you start journaling, there's a difference when you journal and you don't. There's a difference in your income when you're worrying about your income. There's a difference in your exercises. You're going to notice these things. You're going to notice when you go to these places. When I used to say, hey, man, it seemed like the parking space, I manifested it. See, these were little things we were doing throughout to get me where I am today. Like this. Watch this. How many of you go out and leave your door open? Literally. Anybody go out and leave anybody would go out and leave their door open?
I have unintentionally.
Do you feel comfortable leaving your door open?
In this neighborhood, I do.
No, listen,
not in most neighborhoods.
Listen. Now let me see. How many people lost their wallet?
Yes.
You ever lost your wallet? Right? You ever thought like you've been stolen from? Right? You ever say, oh, I don't want to be hurt? Listen to me. You don't want to be hurt. I'm saying these things, guys. You gotta understand everything you worrying about. Guess what? You're still worrying. When I leave here, listen. Let me tell you, I'm not an easy person to live with because I'm the one that I don't worry about the doors being locked. It don't even matter to me. I walk out the door and listen. I don't worry about going home and getting my phone. I left the house last time and went on a vacation and left my phone. I'm not. Don't worry about that daggone phone. It'll be okay. Yeah, now I ain't gonna say it was real easy because it wasn't. But y'all know what we're talking about, right? So, guys, all I can say is thank you, Darlaina. You did your damn thing today. God bless you, girl. At the end, y'all don't even know this young lady about the, ooh, Lord Jesus, y'all don't even feel this thing, but I'm going to let you know here. God bless this young lady.
It's going down.
I'm scared of where she going right now. I literally know what 23 looking like.
We get ready. I'm about to travel for 10 months doing retreats, and 5 countries have been identified. We're going to start in Hawaii, Dubai, Bali, U.S. Virgin Islands is still U.S., and Jamaica. So far as what we know so far. So this week I have Kai coming in, and the 4 of us who are partnering together to do it is going to be together tomorrow. And we're going to plan it out. And so over the next 30 days, we'll plan it out. And then the goal was to leave for Hawaii in January for an indefinite time to set out for the first location. So I see it so ever so clearly: black sand beaches, pink sand beaches, white sand beaches, and just bringing people there for the emotional healing work that I do and all of the work that we do together, so that we send people away from us in a better state than they were before they came with us. I say that about the Healing House. People come here one way and leave differently. And so now we're going to do it on a grander and larger scale. So I'm excited for it. So yeah.
All right. So y'all done heard that part. Y'all already know. So now I know I got to get somebody else to do the calls on LCA. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, God bless you. You know what I mean?
No, you
She's
don't.
manifested.
No.
I can't say I really don't go. No.
I'll still be here. As long as there is internet, I will always be here.
Yes. Well, guess what? We ain't going to worry about that. You go out and do you, boo. Did I just say that? This is my whole dreams. Do y'all remember the LCA when it first started, when I said we were going to be ambassadors for change?
Yes.
In the beginning, that's our whole walk. I need people to be ambassadors because what did you just say at today, Darlaina? Your pebble hits the water, but I don't need her in Florida. I don't need you on a cruise ship. I need you where you want to be.
Yes.
You where you want to be. I need you to shop where you want to shop. And at the end of the day, when the ripple effects goes through, baby, let me tell you something. We're going to meet you somewhere on the beaches around the world. You'll hear that's where my life has been. Life changing lives. God bless you. take control over your life. Because if you don't, somebody else will. And your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. I heard it starts there first. Okay.
Yes.
I didn't get to sin until I started. It didn't start with me doing it to her. It started in my brain. I want to do it. No, I'm just saying, y'all know. God bless you. Have a good day. Thank you, D.
Welcome. So amazing, so amazing, so amazing. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you got some really good stuff. Thank you, Gija. I love your message. We are so much more on fire because Miss Darlaina poured gasoline, diesel, and on our minds. And yes, I am so grateful for all of you who have decided to spend this time with me. I hope that you have gotten something from it. But absolutely pay attention because I will be doing virtual and in-person mastermind, virtual and in-person vision board classes. I will throw those dates up at some point between today and tomorrow. So if you really want to change your life, just stay connected. Stay connected. Something comes up for you, feel free to direct message me and let me know what it is that you need to move forward in your life. There's opportunity for mentorship and opportunity for coaching. The work that you see me doing is my life's work. There's nothing else that I do other than to seed and sow into people. That is the life that I have chosen for myself. I do that every day. I don't have a 9-to-5 at all. I host sister circles here in Atlanta. I also host sound healing. I do emotion code. I'm certified in that as an emotional healer. I'm also a holistic healer. So whatever it is that is coming up for you, physically, mentally, emotionally, I am absolutely the conduit to help you to live a better life in all areas of your life. So feel free to reach out and let's work together to get you to that next place. There is no excuse for living a life that you don't want to live in 2023. We're not doing that. Hello, so blessed. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Long Truck Slim. It's been a minute since I've seen you. I'm so happy to see each of you here. My TikTok family is always amazing, but I am grateful for all of my social platforms, my Facebook family, my Instagram family, my YouTube family. So my work is growing in so many places and it wouldn't happen without all of you. So with that, I say thank you and have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. We'll talk soon. Bye for now. Thank you, IG. Have an amazing rest of your day. And thank you to who is this? Facebook, YouTube, and whatever is happening with Twitter. I'm not sure, but I'm so grateful. Have an amazing rest of your day, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now. If I figure out how to end the live. There it is.